Okay, I know what you're thinking. You do not necessarily need to learn React, but there is no denying that it is the most popular front-end JavaScript library, and it is likely going to stay that way for some time. Now, to understand why you should learn React, you first need to know three things: what React is, why it was made, and how it works. React is an open source JavaScript library designed to simplify the development of complex user interfaces. Created by Jordan Walk, a software engineer at Facebook, React revolutionized front-end web development. The component-based structure and ability to dynamically render components made it a great choice for developers, and it has even inspired the creation of a number of new JavaScript libraries that use a similar sort of concept. Initially used only as an internal tool by Facebook from 2011, React was released to the public in 2013. It quickly climbed to the top and has since been adopted by an array of huge companies like Netflix, Spotify, and Airbnb. Over the years, React has evolved and matured, with regular updates and improvements from both Facebook and the open source community. But why was it made in the first place? Let's pretend we have a simple web page built using traditional front-end methods. When we navigate to this page, it loads and displays some useful content. But what if we had a button on the page that changed some content? Well, to apply the change and see the update, the whole page would need to be refreshed. This is slow. Not only slow, but incredibly inefficient and restrictive. What if we wanted to update the page dynamically, without the need to refresh? React solves this problem, and it solves it with the introduction of a concept known as components. A component is a piece of reusable code which corresponds to a specific section of an application. Let's go back to our web page example. We can break this page down into several different sections. We have the navigation bar, a hero section, a few cards, some text, and a feed. This can be broken down even further, with each image containing a button and the feed containing several reviews. When we press a button on a card, the corresponding text reloads and changes, without the need to refresh the page. If we delete a review, again, only the feed section of the page reloads. If we think in React, we can create efficient, dynamic pages, which provide a much better user experience. To get a better view of how these components look within the application, we can take these components and arrange them in a tree structure. First, we have the app, which contains the navigation bar, hero section, the cards, and feed. Within the cards component is a few cards, and within the feed is a few reviews. Then for each card, we have a button. From a high level, this is the structure of our application. To go into a bit more detail about the dynamic rendering, we must talk about the virtual DOM. When a component's state changes, React creates a new virtual DOM and compares it with the old one to identify the exact changes that have been made. Once these changes are identified, React updates only those parts of the actual DOM. So we know what React is, but what are the benefits? The component-based architecture of React promotes code reusability and maintainability, leading to a cleaner, more readable code. Moreover, components in React can contain other components, allowing for complex applications to be built out of simple building blocks. This hierarchy of components also makes it easier to manage and isolate code, as each component is responsible for its own functionality, which results in applications that are easier to debug and maintain. With a rich ecosystem of libraries and tools, such as Redux and Jest, developers can build robust, scalable applications with ease. These are just some of the benefits, but what is important is that React continues to grow, with new features released by the team to provide even more value for developers. With the recent introduction of React 19, groundbreaking features were announced, such as a React compiler, server components, and actions. You can even now gain access to development features, which were previously reserved for use by Facebook exclusively. The future of React looks pretty good, and it's a perfect time to learn with this new way of thinking in React. So go out there and get learning. I hope this video has inspired you to learn React and take your next steps in the modern web development world. Thank you for watching.